Officials in Ripon say the little white schoolhouse, known as the birthplace of the Republican Party, has been relisted now in the National Register of Historic Places. As we reported, Schoolhouse was delisted when it was moved last year to accommodate a new Boys and Girls Club. We're told this new application was approved by the Wisconsin State Review Board and then the National Park Service.